In this topic, we're going to be looking at itinerary problems that include distance, rate, and time, using ratios. Okay, so here is problem 1. On Rose's way to school, there are 3 sections: uphill, flat, and downhill. So uphill and downhill seems to remind me of ship and water problems because there's downstream and upstream. The distance of the journey being uphill to the distance of the journey being flat to the distance of the journey being downhill is 1 to 2 to 3. So 1 to 2 to 3 is the distance ratio. And the time Rose spent walking each of those different sections is 4 to 5 to 6. So this is the time ratio. We know that Rose's uphill speed is 3 kilometers per hour. Remember, this is her uphill speed. So not just her normal speed, it's her uphill speed. If the total distance from Rose's house to her school is 10 kilometers, how long did it take in total to walk from her house to her school? Well, first, let's look at which part of the journey this is kind of what it might look like. Do we not have the most information about? That would be the uphill part, because we know it's at least it's part in the distance ratio, it's part in the time ratio, and its speed. Alright, so let's first find the total amount of time spent just walking that section, which is the uphill section. In total, we know that we can think of it as 6 units of land. 1 unit is uphill, 2 units is flat, and 3 units is downhill, right? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's divide 10 by 6, and we get 5 over 3. 5 divided by 3, so that's the distance that each of these units are, right? So this part is 5/3 kilometer, this is 5/3 kilometer, this is 5/3 kilometer, so on. And to find the time spent for just this one part, which is the uphill section, is 5/3 as well. So we do 5/3 divided by the speed of going on it, 3 kilometers per hour, and then we get 5/9 of an hour that she spent going uphill. So if 5/9 of an hour was the amount of time that she spent going uphill, then what is the total amount of time she spent going in all? We can solve that by taking 5/9 and dividing it by 4, which is the uphill part, the unit, the time, and the time ratio that she spent going uphill. So divide by 4, and then times the total amount, which is the sum of 4 plus 5 plus 6. And that gives us 25 over 12. So our final answer is 25/12 of an hour.